Guess who's back on Cameo after a quick pause because I'm sure he was booked and busy and had some other things going on. A lot of you will be pleased to find out Kody Brown is back on Cameo taking your request for $150. If you want to give Kody Brown $150, you can tip me $150 to my PayPal. It is pinned in the description and the comments of every video for this reason. Because if people want to pay this dude and his McMansion mortgage payment, and while he's being a shitty person, parent, and ex-husband, then you can tip me $150. Somebody who's spreading goodness and smiles and takes good care of her kids. Cue the comments by the trolls. OMG, I can't believe that you linked your PayPal. Well, believe it, because I did. And I'm highly promoting it. I'm working for tips at this point because I dang sure ain't getting paid enough working on these low amount of views I'm getting. And by the way, I've been asked by a couple of people, why is this the only thing you talk about? Because this is the only thing that gets me any amount of views. I tried to talk about other topics, but it is what it is, so here we are. By the way, if you're new here, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Ray, and over here I like to discuss and sometimes debunk all things sister wives. So if that happens to be your guilty pleasure, you have arrived at the right channel. I hope you stick around and subscribe. In this cameo, now he posted a few cameos, and we will be discussing and reacting to all of them. So stick around because it's popping over here, okay? The info, the tea is hot, piping hot. And like I said, my channel stays popping. So you better stay tuned. But in this cameo we're going to discuss today, this dude is talking about family vacations. Oh, yes. Somebody, ironically enough, asked him about Utah and their, places to travel in Utah. He didn't say nothing about Mary's place or Christine's 3 Airbnbs, but I am. So be sure if you travel to any one of Kody's recommendations of places to travel, be sure you stay at Christine Brown's Airbnb. Take a listen. This dude is redonkulous. And don't forget to meet me in the comments below with your thoughts and opinions on this cameo.
Ginger, Kody Brown, thanks for the request. Utah. Most of the really enthusiastic vacationing I get when it comes to hiking, mountains, RVing, stuff like that, would take me a different direction than Utah, specifically to Wyoming. To the city of Kody, Wyoming, of Yellowstone National Park. I'm going to give you that travelogue first. I realize you didn't ask for it, but it's a place I really like to promote because it is my favorite place to visit when I'm doing something like a road trip where it's for me. So I do this road trip every summer with my brothers. Done it a couple times with my family. This is where I basically go to the city of Kody, Wyoming. It's a small town. It's near Yellowstone National Park. Great hiking there if you have the chance. But I always recommend to people to check out the museum that is in Kody, Wyoming called the Buffalo Bill Historical Center, which I think it's changed its name. But it used to be the Kody Museum, and it's a very, very special place. It's 7 museums, which include Natural History Museum, the Buffalo Bill Show, the Winchester Firearms Museum, an art gallery. I can't remember the name of the art gallery. It's Western art. The Plains Indian Museum, and then the Natural History Museum, the Plains Indian Museum, the Buffalo Bill Museum, and the fire. Yeah, okay, that's 5, 6, and then the library. Sorry. Great little town to visit. Visit the Irma Hotel. We featured this in the last season that we were in. The last season, Robyn and I were in Wyoming for a specific reason, and then just decided to do something with the kids in Kody. And then, of course, Yellowstone and anything surrounding Yellowstone, either the Beartooth Mountains, Red Lodge, Montana. It's a great town to visit. And Pahaska Teepee outside of Yellowstone. All right, so I've done my travel log for Wyoming. Not your request, but you're actually only probably 6-7 hours from it. You can go directly north from Salt Lake on the interstate, I-15. It'll take you up through Idaho. Then you get off at Idaho Falls, go over to West Yellowstone, Montana, another very fun area for you to visit. And then you go through Yellowstone National Park. I just can't suggest this enough. And then, of course, if you're getting the other side of Yellowstone, you're getting to Kody, please go see the Buffalo Bill Historical Center or the Kody Museum. I'm trying to remember what its new name is. Anyhow, back to your request, specifically to Utah. The problem is I didn't do that much exploring in Utah. Okay. If you're going to go central or southern Utah, you definitely have to hit. Out of Parowan, Utah, you can go up to, what is the name of this? Bryce Canyon. You got to visit Bryce Canyon, Zion's National Park. I don't know if you'll get the RV through. Zion's National Park is so visited that you sometimes have to take bus tours through it in order to even get through the park. But it's worth that effort if you can go on your own. There are hikes there, great hikes. Trying to remember, my son would be much better at this, telling you the great places to hike. Okay, but getting back up to the Salt Lake or the Provo area, there's Bridalveil Falls. I believe that you can hike around that. That's out of Provo Canyon, out of Provo, Utah. There's also Mount Timpanogos, which is probably a pretty aggressive hike because it's a very high mountain. And then I like the drive. I'm trying to remember what it's called. God, it's been so long. I haven't lived in Utah for 15 years. There's a drive that you go to a ski resort. I'm trying to remember the name of the ski resort. See, I just don't remember these places anymore. It's the Alpine Loop. If you just ask people at gas stations and stuff like that, they'll be able to direct you to the Alpine Loop. But it goes past the ski resort that may still be owned by Robert Redford, but was formerly owned by Robert Redford, called Sundance. That's what it is, Sundance. And that would be probably some good summer hiking as well. There is no shortage of hiking areas in the state of Utah. If you go a little bit farther over to the east, the southeast, you've got Moab. The entire area would be a magical hike for you. Just amazing red rock desert type of hiking. Be a little bit hot, carry your water. I can't give you any better than what I've told you. I've told you generally everything, but believe me on the Kody Museum, because that's my favorite place to visit. That and Yellowstone. Love it. Much peace, much love. Happy vacationing from Kody Brown.